Considering the ASEAN Economic Community and the new global economic landscape, a decade long already have we been discussing about the Raising Awareness campaign among the mass people, because without it, the AEC is non-existent. Let's hear it once more, shall we? Hosted by Department of Trade Negotiations, Ministry of Commerce, and organized by Asian News Network, Annual Symposium 2012 catches up the ongoing preparations towards the regional integration of ASEAN Economic Community. It has been realized that when the year comes, free flow of goods and services as well as people and perspectives will come into reality. The key messages in the first panel of the conference are worth to be taken into account throughout the years that we have left before 2015. Apparently, the global economy is to experience slower growth, with inflation expected to decelerate, and for ASEAN to adjust, the region must accelerate structural reforms. Moreover, to be globally competitive, ASEAN must close rank and act as a single entity. The region must take advantage of its youthful population while preparing for demographic transitions over the medium term. But there is also another key transition to think about. One must answer how a single entity of ASEAN is possible without a common mindset from the people of this entity. The key messages from the top-seated officials would mean nothing unless there is an effective communication to deliver, to pass on, and to instill each of everyone to think ASEAN and be ASEAN.
I think we have to make sure that we sell the idea to the people at large. So this is where you cannot really translate ASEAN into a reality unless and until all ASEAN countries, by which I mean ASEAN people, share the common dream, have a common destiny. So I think ASEAN still has a long way to go in that direction yet.
Still, challenges are underway.
Translate that into an ASEAN mindset is a different story. Still, a Malaysian thing is a Malaysian, a Thai thing is a Thai, Indonesian thing is Indonesian, and so on and so forth. So the idea of being a citizen of ASEAN, hasn't really seeped into it. Of course, we are not like Europe. Europe Europe is much more homogeneous, but ASEAN is much more heterogeneous, much more diverse, and all the rest of it. So we still have a long way to go in switching our mindset from thinking of as individual members as being a member or a citizen of ASEAN as a whole.
As for Thailand, we have been proactive in the process, according to Director General of the Department of Trade Negotiations, Commerce Ministry.
The ASEAN Economic Community. That would mean we have to perhaps move faster on the economic reforms and to ensure that the reforms will benefit the Thai people at large.
AEC is not 2015. It is right here, right now. Every perspective counts because we are ASEAN. Patsurang Desha Putharangsi, reporting for ASEAN TV.